Hey, good evening, ladies. This is Kenya Gray, your coach. I'm coming to you because I wanted to post. I'd rather talk it out than write it out sometimes. So, this is the topic of discussion today in preparing you to be successful on this challenge and not just successful in this challenge group. My goal is to help you be successful with lifelong fitness goals achieved, not just for a diet, not for whatever period of time we're in this group or whatever. I want you to have lasting results where you can look back and say, hey, I learned a few things from Kenya. I learned a few things from some other ladies in the group I was in that changed my life. I want you to be able to change your life. Just like honestly, I can say being a part of Weight Watchers changed my life. And it's not only what I learned from the material in the program, but just the people that I came in contact with that changed my life because I learned so much. I saw so many determined people that have gone through so many things, and just having that support system, I realized that I could be healthy, that I could eat healthy, because that's something that I struggled with in my past. Even eating vegetables was tough for me. I realized that I could have an exercise regimen and really love it, and really enjoy what I did. So it really changed my life and how I thought about food and how I thought about fitness and what I thought possible for my life. So I said that to say this. I didn't mean to talk about that so much, but I want to ask you right now, what is in your kitchen? Okay? What is in your kitchen that can sabotage you from being a healthier you? So I want you to go into your kitchen and take an inventory on what's in there. Okay? These are some of the things that I want you to seriously think about removing, giving away, not eating again. Okay? If you have, and I'm not saying never have it, but if you find yourself with a lot of canned vegetables, I want you to think a little differently. Okay? The only issue that I have with canned foods is, yeah, it keeps for longer, but they put preservatives in there. I want you to think of fresh and frozen as the best way for you to go. So, from this point on, I want you to really start thinking about getting fresh and frozen, either vegetables or fruit. That way, you know that it's the freshest it can be. They don't add any extra preservatives in there. We already have enough issues with our food. Don't even get me started with that. But try to do fresh and frozen. Those are the best options. Also, if you have a food in your pantry that is a trigger food, I need you to give that away. Okay, this is why. You don't want to sabotage yourself by having that in your refrigerator. So, for instance, a trigger food for me is soft chocolate chip cookies. Now, if they're hard, I can say no to those, believe it or not. But if they're like soft batch, oh my gosh, they're soft and gooey chocolate chip. Those are so hard for me to pass up. So I very rarely buy them because I know if I do get them, I'm not going to only eat two, which is already too much to me. I'm going to eat about 6 or 7 of those mugs. I'm going to put them in some milk. I use almond milk now. I don't do too much regular milk because I'm trying to limit my dairy because of stomach issues with dairy. But I'll put those in milk, mush it up. So good. So I know that's not good for me to have. Some of your nemesis might be chips, having bags of chips, especially when you buy those family size bags. Um, you can say you're going to get a portion, but a lot of times, if it's something you really love and enjoy, you're going to keep going back for more. And this video is going really, really long, so hope you're able to listen. But get rid of those trigger foods. Um, really think about eating as fresh as you can. Really think about eating as natural as you can. Really look at the calories in the food. Make sure that you're not getting a food with too much added sugar or carbs. That's why for years I have not gotten like TV dinners and stuff like that. Not for years. I just don't buy it anymore. I'd rather just cook myself something that I know what's in it, because when you have, like I said, all these foods that are prepackaged, they do things to preserve those foods. So be careful with that. Make sure you're looking at meats that are lean, lower in fat. Those are some of the tips I have. And if you have candies and cookies and stuff like that in there now, I would say for now, let's take those out. I'm not saying you can never have those things, but I remember when I started Weight Watchers, it was January, of course. Excuse me, January 2005. I had to pass on birthday cake for my daughter, who is now going to be turning 20. I had to pass on birthday cake for her. Her birthday, January 14th. And then the following week, my son had a birthday on the 21st, and I passed up cake then. I just realized that at that time, I could not add that to my diet plan because I had to get myself under control first. So that's my recommendation. Get your diet under control first before you start introducing some of those not so healthy foods back in. I say you can never have them, but as I said, you want to take some time and let your body get used to eating healthier. So that is my tip of the day. Look in your refrigerator. If you need help with like a grocery list or something like that, things that you should purchase, I can add a document in here like that. Let me know what you guys need. Okay, I need you to respond to this video. Love you guys. I know 6 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm so sorry it's so long, but I hope that I touched you today.